thinking I'm situated. I think I got everything where I need to be. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Men on Bourbon. I'm your host, Cameron. And tonight, I figured let's do something special. Well, not that every night is not special, but tonight, I figured let's go on and set our sights on Heaven Hill. Now, Heaven Hill is one of those, how can I say, one of those historic distilleries out of Bardstown, Kentucky. These are some of the heavy hitters coming up out of the distillery. This is one of their older offerings, which, believe it or not, is this the bottle of wine? No, this isn't the bottle of wine, but this is a 6-year-old Heaven Hill. This bottle probably costs about $12, $15. And then they did also have a Heaven Hill bottle of wine, $15. Best juice in the world. Now they got this Heaven Hill bottle of wine that, well, excuse me, let me rewind a little bit. Heaven Hill used to exclusively only be sold, was only for sale in Kentucky. Now it's sold everywhere. In Kentucky, it was $15. Now that everybody can get it, it's $50. Is it worth $50? Yes. Very good juice. It was even better at $15 though. But tonight, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our sights on this pretty one here in the middle, which is Old Fitzgerald, bottled and wine, 9-year-old. Now this bottle right here, doing my homework on it, come to find out they've been bounced around a little bit. You know, they weren't one of those distilleries that were around during Prohibition. They couldn't get their license to sell for medicinal purposes. But after Prohibition, they did take off because of Stitzel Weller. They were one of Stitzel Weller's products. But they sold it off to, Jesus Christ, I hate when I have a brain fart. But they sold it off to another gentleman who had deep pockets. And somehow or another, it came back to Stitzel Weller. That man, he couldn't do what he wanted to do with it, so it came back to Stitzel Weller back in 1992. And Parker Bean, believe it or not, those Bean brothers, man, they master distillers at a bunch of distilleries. They just not over there at Jim Beam. So again, Parker Bean, he has his hands involved in this Old Fitzgerald number 9. I'm gonna pour a little bit more because I was sampling while I was doing my homework. And I hate the name that they sold it to. The gentleman they sold it to fails me because I just read up on it. I should see. That's why I normally keep my little sheets right here. So I'm sorry about that. But thank God the Stitzel Weller family went back and got it. Let's say that. Now again, other offerings coming out of Heaven Hill. You got Henry McKenna 10-year, and also your Larceny and your Larceny Barrel Proofs. So all very good offerings coming out of Heaven Hill. But let's not forget about Elijah Craig. All right. So the legs on this girl, nice and thick. Coming down a little bit faster than I would normally like a good bourbon to do, but they're nice and thick. On the nose. Very peanutty. Kind of smell like a circus. You're getting your vanilla. Some type of like a dandelion that's popping up out of here. That's very, very inviting. for it to be a bottle and bond, I'm not getting a lot of oak. So I mean, but for it to be a bottle and bond, we know it at least has to be 4 years old. And the color is very nice on it. So it's not like it's young. The color is very nice. A little hint of cinnamon. Like some type of pastry crust. Cheers, ladies. We're gonna get this. See what we got here. All right, now up front I got bananas. Not that it's going banana, but no, I instantly got a taste of a real ripe banana. Followed by like, and that's crazy, like some butterscotch. But then you get that hint of cinnamon that just sit right there in the middle of your tongue. But it's not, and it's not lingering. I'm expecting that to go down on the finish, but it's not. The finish is real delicate. For this to be 100 proofer, this is very, very delicate. So, going for another sip. So, very fruity, very fruit forward. I mean, I'm getting bananas, I'm getting pears, like a green apple. That cinnamon is a little bit more pronounced now. I mean, it's very present. But the finish, super smooth. I mean, this is straight from the barbershop smooth. I mean, the finish is very, very nice. I mean, it's not giving me a hug. It's not giving me it's just going down very, very nice and smooth. So I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Now, here's where it gets tricky. MSRP on this bottle, I believe, is only like $80, $90. I know it's not hitting 100. Even as pretty as it is, I know this bottle doesn't, MSRP, it doesn't cost $100. Secondary, I've seen this bottle upwards $400. Now, will you find a bottle MSRP? Probably not. I had to get mine secondary, and I'm not going to even disclose what I paid for this bottle, but it definitely wasn't MSRP. If I had a drawback, it's like I want more. Like it should give me more. I'm expecting more of a hit me in the mouth or something. I mean, like this McKenna. This McKenna gonna hit you in the mouth, and this is a bottle and bond, 100 proof. But this is a 10-year too. So one more difference shouldn't make a difference. One more, I mean, at least I don't think so. But maybe it would. I ain't never lived in a barrel before. What the fuck? So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Availability, very, very rare. Very rare. So I would have to give that I don't know, y'all gonna have to help me with that. If it's very rare, should you give it a 5? Or because it's so hard to get, should you give it a 1? So since I don't know yet, we're gonna get it a 3. We're gonna go in the middle. The nose was awesome. The nose was very, very good. So we're gonna give that a 4. Taste, just as good. A 4. What that put us at 11. Now the finish fell a little short to me for it to be such a good bourbon. I mean, the finish just kept making me, I was just reaching. me some more. It just wasn't there. So on the finish, I'm gonna have to give it a 3. A 3. So we got 12 and 6 is 18. So 18 out of 25. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But that's just going according to my scale, my rating. You know, but it's a very good bottle. I mean, if I could find another bottle at MSRP, or even if I could find a bottle for $100, I'll even say $150. I would get another bottle. But I'm not paying any more than $150 for this. I highly suggest that you don't either. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my review of Old Fitzgerald, a 9-year bottled and bond Kentucky straight bourbon. Very good. If you have your chance, if you run across one and have a chance to get one, do your best to get it. And with that being said, if you can't encourage anyone to drink bourbon, you'll discourage them from the finer things of life. Until next time, be safe, stay solid, and be prosperous. Have a nice evening, ladies and gentlemen.